Hi guys, welcome back to Combo Guru. Today I have for you guys a deck profile of a giant call winner at Las Vegas YCS 2023. Please introduce yourself to the world.
Hi, I'm Keegan Spots. I played Rika for this event. So first up, I'll do shout outs. Don't want to forget. So first shout out to everyone that that I flew to Vegas with. And then my teammates, Michael and Vince, played with them Saturday. Shout out everyone I hung out with over the weekend. Had a great time. Even though I got food poisoning, we still had a lot of good food, a lot of good memories. Definitely gonna remember this weekend.
Awesome.
So, we'll get into the deck. We got, just to start out, the normal summons. It's a plant deck, so you play Lone Fire, 2 Loki. I guess I'll throw all these normal summons together. So the reason you play 2 Loki is so that you only have 5 normal summons. Obviously it's the 1-card combo, but it's pretty fragile to hand traps. Petals are really good normal summon as well, so you don't need this to win.
Nice.
And yeah, 5 normal summons. You have to play 2 Petal in case Kashtira banishes it. Wait a second.
Sounds good.
Next, we play 3 Princess, best extender in the deck. It's just a monster negate, free special summon. Yeah, I can't imagine playing less. Primula. This is just so that when you glamour search, you can make a play, special both, overlay into Strena. So you need her for the level 4, but she is kind of a brick. And then triple Mudan. I know like pretty much everyone plays 2, but she literally gets you your field spell, which by itself is a combo. So, I mean, this just helps you start your plays even when you just have any plant monster. It could just be like a brick plus her. It's still combo. And yeah, the last Rika is Snowdrop. She's not really a brick. Specials herself and another plant from hand. So, but you have to play 1 for the XYZ plays. The 1 Lily, so that way Glamour can search 2 8s. Yeah, I really liked Lily. And it's also just a good extender, good search, and it's good against like control decks because it's pretty big. Yeah, these are the 3 bricks of the deck. Yeah, you really never want to see these in your hands. Sheet's not the worst because it's kind of a board breaker with the field spell. And then Laurel, it's, I mean, the good thing about these bricks, it's like a deck like Dragon Link where as long as you can normal summon it and it's a plant, it still helps you play. So it's not the worst to draw. And then the spells, triple Glamour, obvious Rhoda, and triple Unexpected Die, starter, E-Telly, like this card's insane. 2 Sewing, just so 1 Kashtira doesn't banish it, and also it's not bad to draw. It literally says just special a plant monster for free, and then if you control another plant monster, it says special 2 plant monsters. 2 field spell. I was playing 3 plus terraforming for basically, the entirety I've played the deck, but it's pretty bad against Kashtira if you just activate it and they banish the field spell. So yeah, I just didn't want to max out and brick on it going second, and I felt like I had more access to it because I decided to play the 3 thrust. Yeah, this card, it's not a must play, but in Rika specifically, it literally gets your entire deck, like Unexpected Die, starter.
Does it help you on going second too?
Well, yeah, I mean, this card is the god card against Kashtira. Like, I remember just multiple times this tournament where I could get like a tactics to take their monster, make it a Rise Heart, and then force just them to banish their own Rise Heart even. Like, yeah, this plus this is just the FTK against Kashtira sometimes.
Nice.
So I definitely like Thrust in this deck. For the other targets, Change of Heart, and then I did play 3 evenly in the main deck for the board breakers. Yeah, I really just wanted to max out on board breakers.
Yeah.
We'll just throw it all out so you understand
Ooh,
what
the
I
one
mean.
in perm.
Yeah, so the imperm, I felt like I had to have another target for going first, besides the sheet, because I could search that. So just so the thrust wasn't completely dead if I got like ashed or veilered. Evenly in the main deck, I felt was insane for me this weekend. I literally went 13-0 in matches, or sorry, 14-0 in matches.
Nice.
So, I mean, this card was like a huge reason why. Like, evenly matched is insane in every single matchup. It has insane coverage. And a deck like this, you just FTK them going first. So, yeah, you really just need help going second. That's what this does. The card's broken.
Awesome.
As for, the Change of Heart, the reason I played Change of Heart is so that if you open any two of these, it just has like a lot more value. Because against cash, if you only just play the talents, then you don't have another takes to search. It's not as good. So just being able to force out more things, having two, snatch steals in the deck.
Nice.
And as for Eclipse, this card is also really good for me. It puts in work against like control matchups. Same thing with evenly, like outing skill drain with this, dodging that. And also, obviously, the God card against cash, pretty decent coverage around the board, so I like that in the main deck.
Awesome. You would like to do extra deck first?
Yeah, actually, I'll do the side deck.
Okay.
Get all this out the way. So yeah, I mean, I don't think I would change anything about the main deck. The only, one that comes to mind is maybe going back to the third field spell, because there was one game against Kashtira this weekend where they banished 8 cards and 2 of these were hit. So that was just an auto lose, pretty much. You need this card to win.
Best card in the deck, right?
Yeah, but best card in the deck.
But you want to play terraforming because you can get it off first.
Yeah. So it's basically like 3 still.
Yeah.
And then for the side deck, 3 nib. This is mostly for cash, but it's really good going first in every matchup. It's super hard to play through because I can just play like conservatively on my turn, play around like board breakers, hand traps, and just have this in my hand. And obviously, like, you want it going second against cash. But there was a couple times I had this and I got id bleed. But I think that's okay with this deck because you can actually out Ibly a few ways. Like, if you just like normal summon the Mudan, it's basically a starter, and you're outing the Ibly. So yeah, Ibly wasn't too bad to deal with. There's also the Eclipse and stuff. And 3 Ash. This is only for Despia and Labyrinth. I just wanted, I was pretty scared of those matchups because the board breakers don't really work as well. I mean, if you try to board break Despia, they just have like so many varied interruptions, whether it be in the back row, the hand with Baldrake. So yeah, I just wanted to try to stop the brain effusion. But going forward, I don't know if I'd play Ash again because it's pretty unplayable versus Kashtira. And the rest of the side deck, I have the back row hate, 1 Feather Duster, don't need to say more about that, 2 Twin Twister, and this is just, I threw it in because I wanted more coverage for the Labyrinth matchup. It's a really hard matchup for this deck to begin with. Like, you can't really address back row in Engine. And yeah, I was just scared of control going into Vegas, so I took out 2 cards for Kashtira and put them in for Labyrinth. And this card is, it's kind of an underrated card. I don't think many people playing plants are on it, but it allows you to, out skill drain, what's it called? Goes in, Tikaboo, just with the field spell. Because what you do is you use the field spell, set the Glamour, and then Glamour Tribute to add this and the Petal, and then you can just activate this out any face-up spell or trap card in the opponent's zone. So yeah, this was really good, just searchable out to back row.
Nice. How to floodgate, right? Yeah.
And for the rest of the side deck, cards for going first. I played the Disc Coliseum, the Regulus. That's another reason why I made the one Lily, and I was fine with it. These are just like to out evenly and like, I don't know, random stuff post side. Like, I don't know, Regeki, Dark Hole, random board breakers. You just want to negate. So yeah, I like these. They're also good in like the trap matchups. Really good in the trap matchups. And finally, 3 Rivalry. I mean, yeah, card's obviously nuts, but I can't main deck it right now because Kashtira is running around.
What do you side against?
So it's really for Despia, and this card was like one of the only cards that would work going second against Despia, because I mean, I just didn't think hand traps were in the strongest spot, so that's why I made all the board breakers, obviously. And since there weren't that many good hand traps, I had to commit to like breaking their board, and Rivalry helped me do that. And yeah, that is the side deck. So last up, we got the extra deck. Link 1, pretty self-explanatory. You could play 3, never came up for me. The 3 Link 1s, most people only play 2 healer, no Thrasher, or 1 and 1. Obviously didn't want this to get ripped by Kashtira. And in addition to that, I play like a different combo with the Laurel. It allows you to get 3 searches off Jasmine just by playing 2 of these. So yeah, I did that. 2 Jasmine. I was considering playing a 3rd because if they just go for like double Jasmine on their turn, it's kind of rough. That's why I also never put in Ash Blossom against Kashtira, just so they didn't get the 2 extra deck rips. And 2 Melius, didn't want it to get ripped, and I go through 2 in the combo. Yeah. Bank Lancer, just an M-board piece, free bounce. Peon, I think this is a must for any plant deck. It just helps you play through Interruption. It's basically Soul Charge. I mean, even though your plant count might not be super high, this can just win you unwinnable games. Just like games you should not be winning, where you don't have resources, and this just gets you back in, because hitting 1 plant or 2 plants even just gets you an XYZ, can get you Field Spell, it just gets you back in the game. And XYZs, 2 to the rank 4. This is the most important one, so you definitely don't want it getting banished. You also need 2 in the combo sometimes, because you'll tribute 1, and you still want to end on 1, because this card lets you play around Lava Golem in Sphere mode. When it's tributed, you get special and XYZ plant, so you still end on a Rikka. So you stop Princess Negate through any board breaker like that. And then 1 of the rank 8, yeah, you have to play 1 target to summon off her, and then 1 to make on your turn. Pretty much every Kashtira player just banished this, which, I mean, is still fine, because as long as you have 1 of these XYZs, you can still play. You don't need both. And that's it for the deck profile. Yeah. But I will say, yeah, thank you for Combo Guru for having me on his channel.
Anytime,
and
bro.
being his first deck profile. And yeah, it was a great weekend.
Hell yeah. Well, are you gonna go to YCS 250?
Of course, you'll see me there.
Alright,
Probably
see you
still
there.
playing Rikka.
Alright, good luck, buddy.
Thank you.
See you. Combo Guru out.